My name is Issa Diabaté from Kofi and Diabaté Architect. I've been working in Côte d'Ivoire for over 20 years now. I graduated from Yale University, and most of what we've been working on is actually to follow our dream to reshape urban Africa. It's not by building, one houses after the next that we will actually have an impact on the city. We feel that we as architects need to work on a much bigger scale by initiating projects. And I strongly feel that the architects of tomorrow, especially in African cities, need to become a developer and actually print his or her vision on a city. There's no better way to integrate issues of sustainability, issues of density by doing it yourself. So in order to convince people to go in one direction, we actually need to do it. And once people can see it and touch it, then they're willing to adopt the same vision. So here the idea is that on a plot where people traditionally put 6 to 7 houses, we're putting 32 units, and of course these are luxury units, so we're trying to push people into the habits of living together on a more dense configuration, sharing some space and foster a direct relationship with the neighbors. The green residence is an interesting example because we wanted to show that we can bring nature into it. What we tried to do here was to create with different balconies enough space for the greenery to grow, and where they're planted they can actually grow from one floor to the next without being obstructed. And the idea here is that when we come back in a few years, the sort of concrete structure will be overtaken by greenery. The church is actually a good illustration of what we try to do with airflow and natural ventilation. When you step into the church, you will realize that the temperature is much lower than it is outside, and you can really feel the airflow coming from the sides and going out. What we do in Assigny, which is along the coast of Ivory Coast, is sort of experimental. We try to show that we can actually bring nice airflow and lower the temperature inside the house by using very passive means, such as cross ventilation, such as ventilated roof and shading, and all of that to actually demonstrate that it is possible to build differently.